Wow. Hey everybody, it's Jordan Horseman with HM Ranch Lands, once again on Terlingua Ranch. This is the kind of property everyone's been asking me about. We have a 20-acre parcel right off Terlingua Ranch Road and Highway 118. Could not be more convenient. As soon as you turn left on Terlingua Ranch Road, you take the first right down to Angel Road right here, and you're there. It's literally maybe a minute and a half off the highway. You still have beautiful views, 360 views. We got 9-Point Mesa. We have all the arroyos in the background, and you can kind of see the Christmas mountains and just beautiful views all the way around. I was really excited when this property came up because a lot of the times some of these properties can be really difficult to get to, especially if you're really needing convenience. Maybe you're older and you want access to the highway for safety reasons. In case there's an emergency, you can get out quickly. And very often people are looking for a place like this if they want to set up camping sites to have guests come and stay, maybe even like an Airbnb situation. Or maybe it's a primary residence. You know, if you were working in Alpine or Terlingua and you came home to Terlingua Ranch, you're going to be home while some of these people still have an hour or longer left to go driving down Cedar Springs Road all the way into the ranch. So this is going to be a really popular spot. It's basically all flat, the entire 20 acres. There's lots of vegetation, but there's still lots of clear area too. You could come here and start setting up campsites day one without having to really clear anything, unless you wanted to pick a different spot and you could clear out the vegetation there. But the vegetation's good because it still attracts wildlife. And you can see they've been having some rain out here in Terlingua and all the plants are blooming. It's beautiful. Now, the convenience does come with some downsides depending on the person. You got a neighbor here on the east side. I don't know if they're still there. It looks like it may have been sold or for sale. I'll have to check. And then, you can see there's still lots of RVs and cabins throughout this area of the ranch. So if you really, really want privacy, you're gonna have to find a place that's further out than this. If you're trying to prioritize convenience, then this is the spot for you. This property is on Terlingua Ranch, which means you'll be part of the Property Owners Association. I believe the dues are, I think, $215 a year. And they maintain the ranch roads, and you also have access to owner amenities like they have some water allotment you could take advantage of if you want to go haul some water over here, and they have bunkhouses your friends and family can book, and they have swimming pool, which I think the owners have a discounted seasonal pass, laundry machines, showers, and things like that. So although there are some people, this is a busier part of the ranch, it's not exactly crowded. There's still plenty of privacy, especially if you were to go over there to that vegetation and put some seating in there, you would disappear behind the scrub brush and it would feel like a very private oasis. There aren't power poles on this site, so you'd still have to go solar, but it'd be very easy to have a water delivery truck come and haul water in for you. You could install a septic. You could also drill a well. A lot of it, especially in this convenient of a spot, that might be worth it, but you never really know what you're going to get out here. So it might be better just to go ahead and stick with water delivery or water catchment systems, depending on what kind of projects you want to use the property for. Beautiful vegetation. Everything's blooming right now because it's the monsoon season, which you may be able to see all the clouds. Typically it's just plain blue skies, but we have some nice cloud cover today. If I didn't already own 10 acres right by Littleboro Country Store, I'd be keeping this property because when it's convenient like this, it makes it very inviting for your friends and family to come enjoy it with you. And they feel safe. They don't feel like they don't know where they're going. They're not gonna get lost. They're not gonna get stuck. And that means that you get to use it all that much more. And that's a really big benefit is, hey, if you're gonna invest in a property like this, you wanna get as much use out of it as you can. And it helps when your friends and family want to join you out here. It doesn't require all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, high clearance. You don't really need that. You could get here on a Razor scooter. Yeah, you can see these desert grasses are starting to pop up here in this area. Saw a little kangaroo rat or something jump around. Yeah, there's still some residual moisture from the rains. Interesting. Yeah, this is a nice amount of vegetation over in there. You can see the mesquites kind of popping up. Very cool. Yeah, so you could put some seating behind there and put in a fire ring and feel kind of isolated. On the other hand, you'll see right there, there's Highway 118. And that tower there is the entrance to Terlingua Ranch Road. So it kind of gives you some perspective about how close we are in this spot. You got 9 Point Mesa, the little red bluff poking through. And then all the arroyos out here, very cool. Can you make out that guy's airplane there? To the left of the building right there in the middle. I noticed on Google Maps he's cleared out his own landing strip. And so it's pretty hardcore. Got a cool dust devil in the distance. I didn't mention before, but this property doesn't have, it's not surveyed. I do think you can see here, I don't know if that's supposed to be a surveyor's marker, but that does happen to be on the northeast corner. So at least you have an indicator kind of where that property boundary is a little bit. If you have any interest in a property like this, please feel free to reach out to me right away, because properties like this don't last very long, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have so you can make an informed decision if this is potentially the right spot for you. So reach out to me personally at jordan@hmranchlands.com, or leave a comment on the YouTube video, reach out on the website, any way you prefer, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible before it's gone.